code FDU5 to save 5% off your next purchase store-wide.
You're gonna be joking me!
5%, yeah.
Visit them online at gofigurecollectibles.com.au, or if you're in the Melbourne area, go check out the store on 104 Bakers Road, Coburg, North Victoria, and say g'day to Jeff and the team.
G'day, mates.
Support local and support Go Figure Collectibles, who continue to do great things for the collecting community down under.
And go.
Now, this week, what I've chosen from Go Figure Collectibles, and I saw someone in our group, I think it was Adrian Mansfield, sharing the WWE online exclusive pop enamel pins. Now, these look fantastic. And I don't know if they're flat or if they're in a box. I'm not too sure. But I jumped online to Go Figure, and I saw the whole series there, and I think they look fantastic. They're on there now for $27.99. Use FDU5, code FDU5 to receive 5% off. And there's Ultimate Warrior. They look fantastic. I'm contemplating getting a couple of those. But I think off the top of my head, they're all Legends ones, right? I think they had Ric Flair, Iron Sheik. That's all I've got.
You're not sure. I'm not a pin guy, but I always like to see people, especially adults, wearing suits with a cool pin on it.
Yeah.
But,
I think these are bigger, like the size of a pop.
Well, you can wear it on your suit. Go to your business meeting with a Ultimate Warrior pin on. I think you look good.
Yeah. What's on your shoulder? Nothing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, job interview. Yeah, but you know what? If you're being hired by a wrestling fan, you're going to get the job.
You will. You will. All right. Well, up next we've got this week's merch purge.
Dude, I went down to the shops to pick up some fruit and veg. I couldn't help myself. Went down to the toy aisle. You never believe what I got. What you get? What you get? I got some figs. What you get?
I was thinking the other day, Chris, after your comment in last episode, has there ever been a time when you've had so many pre-orders? And I was thinking the other day, what have I got on pre-order? And I'm sure I'm missing some. I need to write this down. I need to write them down of what I've got. But anyway, that's in the future. What's in the present? What did you pick up this week, mate?
Well, why don't you tell us about yours first, mate? Because I've got a few here.
All righty, cool. Well, first up, I picked up a 1985 Topps Hulk Hogan, number 16, so the second card of that series, PSA 7, and that was from fellow member David Boothroyd. Great card. Happy to have that in my collection. And good grade too, and it looks in pretty decent condition. So I've got both.
What I love about Hulk Hogan is his hair is better now than it was then.
Yeah, he looks better. He's all puffy, juiced up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next up, I pre-ordered from Ringside Collectibles because I just didn't want a chance at waiting for Mattel to decide what they're going to send us down under. I pre-ordered the Big Boss Man and the cop gear. Great figure. And from my good mate over in the West, I picked up a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles vintage April O'Neil mint on card figure. Only paid $50 for it. It's worth about $350, so I was pretty happy with that.
There you go, mate. That's what you do for each other. You look out for each other.
Happy days.
You got it yet? Has it arrived?
No, it's probably, like you said, I think July I'll get that.
All right, so I had a bit of a win where I just happened to be popping into my local Target and I saw that they had got new 86, and I wasn't going to buy the Triple H 86 because I just thought I just don't need another Triple H figure. And you can see that one there's got a nice box cutter mark down the front. But then I thought, you know what? I do need another Triple H figure. And this is what happens when stock is slow to come in. I'm like, well, I haven't bought anything for a while. And it comes with the D-Generation X T-shirt, which, to be honest, I didn't even realize that it came with that before.
Yeah.
This Triple H figure as well in 86 has one of the coolest accessories of any figure I've ever seen, which is the water bottle. So if you haven't got it, the water bottle accessory is really, really cool. It's perfectly sized, fits in his hand, and he's got these changeable hands if you want him to hold it. The Colonel Mustafa, now I felt a bit guilty because I'm not a fan of a fig flipper, but I actually bought it so I could trade. Needed a bit of trade credit, and I know people are looking for Mustafa. So I've got it for trade. I listed it in the sales thread for an older elite. Don't care if it's loose or mock. just something that's a bit older, probably earlier than Series 55, and it would have to be somebody I don't have in my collection, which could be anyone really. I don't have a lot of older elites. I've probably maybe got 20 or 30. So don't think if you're watching this and you think, I need that Mustafa, don't think I'm going to rip you off. I just want somebody, it's in mint condition, can be loose or mock, older elite, and I'm sure we can talk. The Triple H figure, once it's out of the box, it's giving you a bit of a socket with the water bottles just there between his legs. If you're watching on the live stream, really, really cool figure. Really like it. And much better. But sometimes you look at a figure and you think, I don't need that. And then you get it and you're like, shit, this is really good. Also picked up this week, this is a pretty bad picture, but the new edition, FIFA 22, for any of the gamers out there. Now, this one is the Switch version, which I bought for my son. This is what you've got to look forward to, James. I had to buy 2 copies of the same game, one for me for the PS5 and one for my son. And then I also, let me just check here, just make sure I've got the right thing here. This is my little hack for you. A little hack for your displays. So if you go to Kmart, they have these 3-tiered shelves. They are, I think they're called jewelry stands. I'll see if I can see what it says in that tag. It might just say display stand. But if you look closely, $7, mate. $7 for a display stand. Now I've got one here, which I can show you live on the screen. So it's a 3-tiered display.
Acrylic too.
Acrylic, yep, really cheap, $7. They're not the best quality for, they get a bit smudgy, but once your figures are on, you can't see them, and it provides a nice tiering to your figures. Only problem is, if you've got a Big Show or an Andre, they still block out the Mickey James or the Mae Young behind them. So that was my little hack. $7 is much better than getting onto eBay. But the other thing I picked up this week, I actually found your Christmas present.
Oh, nice.
So doing a bit of a fig hunt, new basics that arrived. What do you reckon it's going to be?
Oh, the Silver Surfer, Ray?
That Silver Surfer, Rey Mysterio, 121, spotted at Bull Creek Target. Now, I didn't actually pick it up. So if you want to get this, Bull Creek Target do have 121 there and a few older elites. Go and pick it up. It is no good in person, just like it was no good on the screen.
It is horrible.
Could not spend my money on that figure. But it looks like basics are starting to get a bit of a restock around the place. So hopefully when you guys open up, you'll see. Just finally, as I said earlier in the show, have had a bit of an organisation. This is just a quick image. There's my new elite setup. I've got the ring carts in the back. What do you notice about the ring carts, James?
What do I notice? It's got the match that stole the show.
Stole the show. Ricky the Dragon, Steamboat, and Macho Man with Elizabeth in the ring cards. And then I've got some signed 8x10s. My wife loves the Tori Wilson one in the middle. And that is my one side of my collection, which has the pre-2000 wrestlers in it.
That's great.
And the other side has post-2000, but I've actually got more on the other side that are pre-2000 I couldn't fit on display. So that's where my new stands are going to go. Make it look all nice. Awesome.
Well, those that are listening, Chris has shared his part of his elite collection, and he's displayed them really, really well. Love it. When I have the chance to set mine up once we renovate this house, for me it'll be 80s, 90s, so early 90s.
Yeah.
And borderline 90. I class early 90s as 90 to 92.
Yeah.
Me. And then 93, 94, 95 is when I was kind of fading out very slowly. And that'll be a different shelf altogether. That's how I'll arrange mine. Okay, let's get into our members merch perch. Now, I chose Lucas Manita. He's been a busy boy in this group, I've got to say. Lucas Manita, he must have got a good tax return this year because he's buying up a storm. Now, this one he picked up I'm a sucker for a Hasbro, so I've chosen the Rowdy Roddy Piper Mentor Card Hasbro variant, and that is, remember the old SummerSlam sticker on the right-hand corner? It's not the SummerSlam sticker. I can't see that exactly to explain what it is, but I guess it's just a random sticker.
Collector Card Edition, I think it says on it.
There you go. Yep. So
No,
it was
just-
originally would have been a SummerSlam one, and they've probably run out. The SummerSlam would have come and gone, and so they've slapped that sticker on to still sell this product.
Yeah, it says collector card inside.
Yeah. Now some of those cards I actually had as a kid, the SummerSlam cards, and someone recently, I think it might have been David Boothroyd, showed me some of those that were graded by PSA, asking big money for them.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes SummerSlam is like the holy grail of SummerSlam cards.
Really? Do you know what? I shit you not. I think I'm pretty positive I had that as a kid.
Wow. Yeah, should have looked after it.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have thrown it out years ago.
I don't think if it's an open card, it wouldn't be worth anything. But the mint on cards, yeah. The only thing is, though, does it really make that much of a difference?
What?
Like, as a collector, does it really make that much of a difference whether it has a SummerSlam sticker on it or not?
Oh no! Oh, look, if you're a completist, yes. If you're a, for me, I've got my Rowdy Piper bundle. I've got the SummerSlam card. If I was a completist and a bit of a nutcase, I would probably grab this as well. But I don't need to. But I could see the benefit of having that as well, just to really complete that set.
Yeah. Now, my members merch perch was the Big Bird, Mark Bird, who posted some really good VHS tapes. So you got the Rampage, UK Rampage 92, and the Super Tape Volume 4 with Big Boss Man on the cover. Fan favorite match, Tugboat versus The Undertaker, is one of the highlights of that one. The big thing for Rampage 92, and the reason I would have chosen this as a kid, is 40-man Battle Royal. Love the Battle Royal. The idea of starting 40 dudes in the ring together is just awesome for me. He also posted a second lot of videos, which I also thought were pretty cool. The Michael Jordan Come Fly With Me, and also the Undertaker Coliseum video, he buries them alive.
Yeah.
Just really cool nostalgia. The best version of the Undertaker right there was the early Undertaker. MJ in flight on the cover with the Lakers in the background. Can you tell me the Laker in the background?
No. Is that Kobe?
No.
No, way too. He's wearing number 24.
No, that's wearing 21.
Oh, it looks like 24 from where I'm sitting. What I was going to say about that Michael Jordan video. So Michael Jordan, like, there's so many times throughout his career he'd say, "Oh, he's in his prime there. Oh, he's in his prime there." Right? Like, Michael Jordan is still, not as a player, but Michael Jordan's popularity is still consistently been in prime since the early 90s. Like, he is just such a brand, such a powerhouse of a brand. Hey, Michael Jordan, like, what a legend. We all love him. Thanks for listening to this show too, Michael Jordan.
I went into a store today, a basketball store here in Perth, and Stateside Sports. And
Stateside Sports. Well, I'm going to write that down.
They had so much Jordan and Rodman and Bulls stuff, and you're like, this is still popular now.
Yeah.
So the Jordan, Mitchell and Ness jerseys. So the Rodman, Mitchell and Ness jerseys for $400.
Wow.
They were really nice quality though.
Yeah.
And then they had Jordan college jerseys. Probably because they can't license the Jordan Bulls jersey.
Yep.
And then they had Bulls jumpers with the first three titles, 91, 92, 93 on it.
Yeah, awesome.
I remember buying that stuff when I was a kid. Now it's still being sold up.
Yeah.
The fact that somebody's buying, and I know why they're buying it. They're not buying it because they're celebrating the championship, but they're still buying a Bulls jumper that says 1993 World Champions.
Yeah, yeah. Well, both my sons, they're 3 and 1, both have a Michael Jordan jersey.
Yeah.
Very popular. Awesome. All right. Well, that wraps up Merch Perch, guys. And up next, we have, what do we got? What's online? My favorite segment.
Did you see what was online? What's online? Some bloke selling some LJN figures on eBay. What's he asking? He's asking too much. Well, did you make an offer? Make an offer. You can't make an offer. It's an auction. Well, just slide into his DMs. Maybe he wants to let them go for less. Maybe he's just trying to whet your appetite. Well, I don't know. We'll just make an offer. I can't make an offer. It's an auction. We'll just slide right in to the DMs. What else is online? Oh, there's so much.
Here we go.
There's so
We've
much
got
stuff
what's online, guys, and who's going to kick it off tonight, Chris? You or me?
You go first, mate. I've got all the photos lined up here.